Hello everybody, sorry I'm late. So this is the last video installment of this series. I hope you all made weight, and I would like to talk about in this video what to do the day of the weigh-ins if you have a fight the day of the weigh-ins, and what to do the day of the weigh-ins in terms of rehydrating and getting your body back to a good enough baseline to be able to compete. And this will apply even if you don't have to cut weight, even if you are on weight, and so on and so forth. The most important thing is that you don't eat and don't drink anything that you are not used to. That's the baseline of what you have to do. So if you have been eating salads and lean meat for the past 5 to 10 days, don't eat a steak or McDonald's the day of the competition, and don't eat more than your body can naturally digest. Meaning, if you ate a salad yesterday, just start with the salad today. If you're feeling hungry, you can snack during the day until the 2-3 hours before the competition. In regards to liquids, start with water, slow sips. Don't drink a liter of water or more at once, even if you're thirsty. Just take it slow. Hydration is a slow process. Then add a little bit of lemon, a little bit of honey to the water if you need it. Add some fruit that is easily digestible. Don't overdo it on fruit that you haven't eaten in the past a month or two. Okay, so the body knows what to do with the fruit, with the nutrition part of that fruit. And that's about it. On competition day, you shouldn't be eating a lot. Most people are by default carry by default a little bit of stomach indigestion, because they have goosebumps, they're emotional. It's very, very normal. So don't overdo it with the food. Hydrate slowly. Hydrate as much as you like. Right about 2 to 3 hours before the competition. Then you need to baseline your body and to make sure you're not having to poop while you're competing. So that's about it on the hydration part. What is very, very important to take from this 2 months process is that it's a very brutal process. If you're looking for some method to lose weight, if you're looking for some method to get healthier, this is not the way to do it. This isn't even the best way to cut weight. It's the way to cut weight that all the young people do it before they learn that things can be done in a more efficient and in a more painless manner, so to speak. And again, it's very, very important to note that this is not something that is sustainable, because what you will probably do is what I did for many, many years, is that I would drop down to my competition weight. I would make weight. I would fight, win, lose, whatever, and then I would go up again, and I would just add like 500 grams to 1 kilogram to some quantity of mass more than what I weighed before I started the process. So this yo-yo process, it doesn't affect you while you're young, but it will catch up to you when you start being 30, 35, especially if you're a young lady. If you do this kind of weight cuts, you will have hormonal problems, a thing that guys don't really have to worry about as much. They do have to worry about, and not as much. So be very, very careful if you're deciding to compete in a weight class that requires you to cut weight. Be very, very careful. Try to prepare some weeks before, some months before the competition. As soon as you know when the competition is, where the competition is, start planning your weight cut as soon as possible, because the sooner you get acclimated to your competition weight and to your weigh-in weight, the better you will feel in the process of preparing to make weight and preparing to fight. What else have I been noting down? That's about it. I think that's about it. So remember, rehydrate slowly, drink, eat, sleep. Sleep is very important the day of the competition. If you take naps, take 30-minute naps, try to sleep in a dark room, in a cool room, to get the maximum amount of rest when preparing for a fight, sport, combat, competition, and all that sort of stuff. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the series brings some light to what weight cuts, the traditional weight cuts, are all about. I have been cutting weight like this since I was, I don't know, for 10 years I think I've been cutting weight. I've recently started cutting weight in another fashion, but this is the way most people will cut weight. Other people, and there are more brutal weight cuts than this series presents, and there are more painful results or failures of this type of weight cut. So I have to go back to my kitten because he is crying. If you enjoyed this video, if you like this series, if you're interested in learning more or hearing more about my experiences in weight cutting, nutrition, whatever, leave a comment, share, do all sorts of stuff with this video, but non-pornographic, or even pornographic if I'm that pretty. And I'll check in with you next time. Bye bye.